What's up, YouTube? We just finished recording. We have a few minor audio issues with it, and we'll try to see if I can enhance our video and audio just a tad little bit before we edit and post it later. We'll let you guys know. And this is for Dawn and Chris Unfiltered. Now we are in the process of...
I'll probably try to figure out what to do for lunch or...
We're going to put the studio back together, back in the office, and this one over here says what?
Probably figuring out if we're going shopping or what we're doing for lunch. I'm kind of interested in seeing what that closing Dollar General is all about. I mean, we got all the bigger items that I wanted to get yesterday, pretty much, minus, I don't remember, I think getting him a Levi jacket and something, I don't know. There's a couple of things that I had on that list. I just threw it out because I'm like, oh, I'll find them later. But I don't know, I just don't like being cooped up on the weekends because I work all week. I want to go out and walk a little. And I just don't want to cook. I'm feeling lazy. Because I cleaned up the remainder of last night's stuff and this morning's. It's like, well, I don't want to cook lunch, and then I don't know if I want to cook dinner either, but we'll see. We'll take it as it comes.
Yep, you heard it.
Yeah, I'm just lazy. I feel lazy on the weekend, so it's...
I guess for right now, I guess I could just let this finish charging. Make sure everything is closed out. %. There we go. Turn everything off for right now. And also the good thing about all this is the fact that if I wanted to, I could just roll it out of the way for right now. I mean, I can also put it up later if I wanted to. But at least this way I can have my stuff finishing up charging and still be technically out of the way. Had to turn the brakes off of it. There we go. It's nice to be able to just roll it right up out of the way. So yeah, that's all we're doing today, guys. We may or may not go out later. Like I said, Mama says she wants to try to figure out what she wants to eat. Just doing housework and everything. So yeah, we're gonna try to figure out what our plans are for today. Yesterday we stopped at the Lowe's to look at a washer and dryer to replace the one that's going haywire on us, mostly the washer.
I got it good though. They take a picture of the screenshot of the other ones I like besides that one.
Yeah, ironically, the one is a Samsung.
Well, that's not why I chose it. I could have sworn that the guy that replaced our machines at work said, "Don't do Whirlpool, don't do Whirlpool." Like, I don't know why, but
This stuff was really sweet.
I mean, I don't know, but I mean, I don't know. I'm doing ones that are, you know, what I feel like I would spend, and I wouldn't want to, you know, I don't want to spend more than. Well, I was hoping it to be 1,000 or less, but if it's going to be like that, I mean, probably no more than like 600 or 700 a machine, because I know that. I mean, I figure it's probably going to be about 500 a machine. I mean, a little bit more. Both of those are closer to like the 600 range. Like, whatever at this point. I mean, we got 7 years out of them. I'd say that's fair. I'd say anything 5 years or more is fair. I mean, you're supposed to get about 10 to 15 on average.
Well, that's the same thing like with the water heater, but it didn't even last that long.
But Jerry said that last one was. I think
Supposed to last like 10 years, but it only lasted like 5.
Maybe say like the last time it did that was like 5 years ago.
Well, you gotta think about it too. You have twice as many people using it.
Yeah.
As opposed to what a typical household would.
Now, I don't know if I do any more or less laundry loads than my mom. I would assume less because it's just us three. This stuff that happens at Jerry's machine, his has nothing to do with ours. So as far as why ours were big, and I don't know for a fact, but part of the issue, just part of it could have been even that long ago, putting that fabric softener in the wrong compartment, eating away at it slowly, very slowly over time. I mean, that's not saying that's what it, you know, completely happened. I'm sure it didn't help any. Putting the fabric softener in the bleach compartment, that machine, yeah, if it being high efficiency, just because high efficiency does not mean that it has a freshener thing. Some machines have a freshener thing and some don't. If they don't, you either have to pour it in, I think, the rinse cycle, or you have to put it in one of those balls, the fabric softener balls that releases it, or just do dryer sheets, which, yeah, I do sheets. Now, if the next machine has a thing for liquid softener, I can, you know, maybe go back to liquid, but I just use sheets because, I don't know, it's just, I don't know.
It's a pain.
Yeah, I mean, that was my mistake, putting it in the wrong thing. I thought, oh, okay, well, if you put bleach here, you could put softener here, too. No, wrong. Nope. I think I was wondering why stuff wasn't coming out right. It didn't occur to me that, you know, maybe I was putting stuff in the wrong place. Yeah, it's definitely a disaster zone in there when you let that lid look. Yeah, the mold and mildew and all that. I mean, I don't know if it was because I didn't leave it open long enough after finishing a wash. I don't know if it was leaks. I don't know, maybe when it spins, it probably flicks it. It probably splashes it around, and if you can't wipe it away properly after it splashes it, then yeah, it just gets all gross. It could just be general. I mean, yeah, no airflow. Well, you're not supposed to have your washing machine lid open all the time, but I don't know. It just looks like it just overall. I don't know. I probably just didn't take care of it as well as I was supposed to.
Yeah, guys, all we're doing, we're just chilling. All we're doing really is what? Just laundry.
Laundry for now. I don't have any more loads to do other than the towels. Yeah, I probably want to get something to eat and then, you know, figure out something else I could do around here probably. I mean, right now we'd probably be able to, I mean, I don't know if there's any other stores we need to go to. But then I said, okay, well, Dollar General's closing. You might be able to get, I mean, if it says the entire store, then yeah, you could get cheap snacks, like more combos or other items to taste. Even, laundry detergent, anything, soda, water, the entire thing. Won't hurt to look. It looked like there's still quite a bit of stuff in there, considering it's shutting down. It's been like that for a couple weeks, and I thought, well, it might not have been quite a couple weeks, because I know sometimes, depending on what I'm looking for, and I go during lunch, I don't think I haven't been in there since that sign's gone up, so it's been.
About 14% on my battery. Trying to get whatever I can out of it. Yep. See what I was talking about, guys? All I have to do is just roll that out of the way. And if I need to put that stuff up later, then it just makes it that much easier. So glad I can just do that. It makes life way easier. I can record out here. I can record in the office. It's nice. I think we learned our lesson with these microphones. I think we should have just left the other one. I don't remember though, did we use the phone or did we use the computer last time?
I think we did phone first time and computer second time.
And the audio was a lot better because this one I could barely even hear.
The computer was too far away. You had it back then, we did phone first and then computer. Computer got too far back.
Well, video wise, it was a little bit further, but audio wise, it was still better. This one I could barely hear it. I even had to crank it up even on the headset. So I don't know. Do not know. Now, if you guys want to know what I was sipping on earlier, it was what was it? It was apple grape juice.
Apple grape.
Yeah, it was some it's like apple juice, but it had like grape mixed in with it, which was very, very sweet. Try to put you guys down so I ain't gotta hold you for a second. But yeah, that stuff was really, really sweet. But in a way, it kind of did go with.
Well, yeah, because the other one that I had, fruit punch, you don't really think breakfast. You think more apple or. The grape. The reason why I did.
Well, I don't necessarily think with breakfast. I was talking about with even the combos.
Now, the other thing I was considering buying that may or may not have been the same brand as their one with I think 3 different apples. So rather than mixing apple and grape, I could try to find that one. It's like a 3 apple blend juice, I think.
Nope, that won't reach.
Yeah, treetop 3 apple blend. Looks like a Granny Smith, a Pink Lady, and a Braeburn or something.
Pink Lady? Is that literally what it says? Is a pink lady?
No, that is a type of just a type of apple.
That's what I'm saying. That's literally what it says.
No, it's just I'm only just guessing based upon the color of the apple what it looks like.
Oh, Unless you said there was an apple that was called a pink lady.
It is. There's a pink lady apple.
That's what I just said. I said, is that what it's called?
But it doesn't say that on the container.
I know that. That's what I was saying. That's the type, right? And you said no.
Or Crips pink, also known as pink lady.
Crips? I mean crisp?
No, it is Crips. CRIPPS pink.
Mm-hmm.
It's not pink. I don't know what the other pink is. There's so many apples. When you look at the thing, when you want to look at the chart for if you're like what you're cooking, you know, like we want tart for this, sweet for this, medium for this, and it's.
Let me see how this does. There we go. I can put you guys right there so I can charge my little phone. I'm on 12%. Yeah, like I said, if y'all would please, don't forget to check out our channels, Funique Services and Dawn and Chris Unfiltered. Please like and subscribe. It means a lot to us, and also it will make it a lot easier for us to record and get better footage for you guys, especially being able to do it directly from the platform instead of having to go through a third party. The easier it makes it for us, the better we can try to provide you guys with some content that's, a little bit better. So yeah, we're just hanging out. Mama's over here scrolling on Facebook. I know she's got her wheels turning. What else can we get to make him suffer? Can't have any of this easy stuff for him to try. We gotta get something to make him suffer, because I need to get some entertainment out of it. Yeah, look. Now she's really thinking. She's got that look in her eye now. She's like, alright, now that you said something, I'm gonna find something that...
I'll have to get some really sour, probably.
I'm gonna get something to give you a near-death experience. Yeah, we're bored, guys. Come to think about it, that could be another thing we can do too, Don. Remember how I was telling you about the reaction videos? We can do reaction videos. I don't know if it'd be easier on the phone or on the computer. Being on the computer, it'll give you a bigger window for us to use for us together. Whereas on the phone, it's a little bit smaller. Yeah, think about that. That could be something we could do. Would you all want to see us do like reaction videos? like where we, you know, watch different things and I guess react to them. Won't be able to do it live because, you know, don't have the necessary equipment to do that, so, but we can still make some reaction videos. She's dozing off over there. Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, gorgeous wifey. Oh, oh. And, oh. She was almost there. Poor thing, she's so tired. Her over here dozing off is making me tired too, just watching her. Lord have mercy, girl.
Well, that's what you get for staying up till almost midnight, and then Levi getting us up at 6.
Oh, the perks of having a 5-year-old, right?
Yeah, well, let's have more. Because, you know.
We can always get more guinea pigs.
Yeah, I'd rather have more animals. I mean, believe me, I'd love to have another baby, but it's not really in the financial cards, because when I look back at how and why I spent the rest of my grandma's money, a good majority of that was hospital bills, and then my oral surgery too. But I mean, yeah, some of it was didn't have enough in checking medical bills, and then of course when we've had bad weather or I've had to pick Levi up and he was sick or whatever, I've had to dip into that. So it's, I mean, I don't think having a baby's in the financial cards for a bit.
Fur babies.
Well, yeah, I can drop $50 on a guinea pig more than I could drop $10,000 on a baby, sure. Anytime.
You guys think we should get some more guinea pigs?
Now, what we probably have to do.
We've got 2 little girls right now.
We have to either get a bigger, because the cage had to be longer, and it's also a few inches wider, so it's pushing you closer to the stuff that's in the middle of the room. Or if you got a double decker, like the same length of, you already have to get like a double or a triple decker. So
I saw one that came in the other day when I was at work Thursday.
What, you saw a double decker?
Yeah. But it was missing the wheels.
Yeah, it doesn't really have to roll. I don't think does theirs roll?
Yeah.
Yeah, it rolls.
And it also helps lift it up off to have airflow.
I don't know. I'd probably rather just get a bigger table and a bigger regular cage like they have. Maybe.
We'll figure it out, one way or another.
I just don't have to go clean pee and poop off the ladder. I would just have one bigger. I mean, ideally they should probably have one bigger already, just for the 2 of them. But what they have is like the bare minimum, like requirement for 2. Ideally they should have more. More as a bonus. So adding a third, you definitely have to. You'd have to increase the size for a third. And ideally, in perfect world, it's also supposed to be 2 of everything to minimize fighting. The only thing they have 2 of is 2 Heidi's, but they don't have 2 waters or 2 foods. How much I have in my checking and savings. It doesn't have the refunds from the previous Amazon order. So I'm looking, I can split, well not really split, but do 2 separate orders. Like, right, well if I have this much here and this much there, then I'll have to purposely place 2 separate orders. Yeah, to get multiple, they like to split my because of finances. Some can come from checking, and the rest of that can be credit, and it'll just zero it out because I have negative on there because I got refunds. So it'll kind of help go towards the thing.
Down to 8%. And then here in a minute, I'll have to plug it up. I usually wait until I get down to 5%. So sometimes it does better.
I thought I had a lot more from my tax return. Like, no, it's because it's on previous. Like, it's not sure. Like, I swear I had more in there. Like, I only took out $300 to carry. That's pretty much already gone too. But I took out 300. And yeah, 4 days it's spent for like it paid in. See, half of that I spent yesterday practically. I don't know what he's doing. He's too quiet.
Booklet out. He's trying to put this stuff together.
I got distracted. I forgot that releases and our play wasn't in there. You're not supposed to have it.
He's got his little instruction books out the side of it. He's trying to
put this stuff together. He may not know how to read, but he knows how to do base. He builds that bluey card by looking at pictures. That is a smart kid. I would not know how to do that at time.
That's why they make them like that, so you can put together like that.
Now, yeah, with the fleece though, so the other thing you're not supposed to do other than fragrances and softeners, you're also not supposed to have it in the dryer too long because that could also ruin the wicking. It was in there for like 30 minutes, like, God. But I mean, whatever. I know that whatever, I don't know, I'd have to look back on the order history that if I did ruin it, for example, then I could just go
reorder again.
Yeah. Because I know where it came from. Well, it was either Michael's or Hobby Lobby because they don't have Joann's anymore. And then for what you read online is if you do see anything labeled as Joann's, it could be fake because they're technically non-existent anymore. So anything that claims to be Joann's could be sketchy. So it's probably Michael's or Hobby Lobby. Yeah, as long as it says it's a certain kind of fleece. And yeah, ideally I would like to trim those pieces to make them shorter. I mean, yeah, a little bit of drag is good for decoration. And yeah, I got it bigger too so that it didn't sink in when clipping the top on. But it does seem to be a little bit excessively long, so I may do a little bit of trimming on those things. I just took the lazy way out and like, I'll just won't do it again. Yeah, I took the lazy way out.
Go ahead and plug it up.
Charging started. Now charging.
Trying to figure out if we do any kind of reaction videos. Like I said, I think it would be easier to do it on the computer if we had it, if we were like in here, for example. You know, kind of like how we record our just regular videos, you know. Other than that, like if we were like, I don't know, hanging out in the bedroom or something, right? And we did it that way, then we could do it on the phone there. What kind of videos or anything did you want to react to if we did? Like funny animal videos or food videos? Polish videos? Hey, we can even do like crazy vet videos, right? Crazy animals at the vet. That could be something right there. This girl keeps yawning over here, making me yawn, guys. I'm trying not to, but man, she's killing me over here. Fighting it. I'm fighting it.
Forget lunch.
What? Yeah, we may get off here in a little bit, guys. 32 and a half minutes in. Like I said, we're just chilling. Figuring out what to do with the rest of our day. Meanwhile, I'm trying to figure out, one, whether or not we should even try reaction videos, and if we do, what we could react to and how we're going to do it. And two, I'm also at the same time trying to figure out if and how I can fix the audio issues on our latest recording. So I don't know. I hope I can salvage it so we don't have to redo it. Hopefully. Ugh. Other than that, don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in another video.